Hello my fellow Keyblade wielders and welcome back to another video. I am the Kingdom Key, and in today's video for you all, me and a friend of mine who is on the channel for the first time. Please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Nick from the Gaming Den 10 feet under. I don't know where.
Hey yo, you 10 feet underground in the gaming den? Hey, yo.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
It's a bunker, bro.
hey yo. So today, Nick and I are going to be going over 5 potential things that we could possibly see and hope in Kingdom Hearts 4. Now this is going to be from everything from gameplay mechanics to possible plot points as well, and just things that we can randomly speculate and hope to be in the game. So as Nick is the guest, I'm going to give him the honor of going first. So Nick, let us know what is something that you hope to see in Kingdom Hearts 4.
I'm thinking, I want to see Destiny Islands get more time. We said this in the tier list video. I want Destiny Islands to return, but not in a way it did in Cage 3. I mentioned this before. Destiny Islands should return in a way like we could where it can be like explorable, and not just the island play area kind of thing. The whole thing. I want to see the town side of it, which we did see briefly in Cage 2, but not much of it.
Alright, that's your first one?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Man. So something that I hope that we get to see is, and this is something that's more like a plot point, story point, is I don't think that we're going to see the Master of Masters get fully involved in Kingdom Hearts 4, just because of the way how Nomura has done things in the past. And as we know, this is a new arc, a new saga, and the Xehanort saga ended with the Xehanort saga, and Xehanort didn't really get involved in Kingdom Hearts until, you know, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, and then Kingdom Hearts,
and especially
3,
3.
and of course the mobile games as well, with especially Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. So the Xehanort saga sort of ended with more or less Xehanort not heavily getting involved until much later on. I think that the Master of Masters will make an appearance, but I think he will be walking around planning things out. I don't think that he will be the final boss in Kingdom Hearts 4. I potentially could see one of, if not several of the foretellers being main bosses, and one of them being the be-all end-all boss. But if we do get a fight with the Master of Masters, I think it will be a very small temporal one, kind of like how we got a very small temporary fight with Riku in that one moment in the second visit to Land of Dragons in Kingdom Hearts 2. That's just me. That's just something that I think that we will see in Kingdom Hearts 4. Now back to you, Nick.
What else can we maybe expect? We could potentially, and I was thinking about this for a while, I'm thinking Ventus, and I mean, it's kind of obvious at this point, considering the mobile games and the storyline, but I think Ventus is going to have a huge impact on the story.
Okay, please go in depth and explain that.
Yeah, right. I think, considering his past, since with him being from the ancient times and all that, we're all familiar with that part, but the interaction, when he sees Marluxia / Lorium at this point, it's gonna be weird. I'm waiting for that. That's gonna be the most awkward shit you'll see. That's just gonna be off the charts, bro. It's gonna be bad.
If he bumps into Strelitzia, he's gonna feel an extreme amount of guilt, even though he was manipulated by one of the 13 Darknesses.
Right, he did kill her in a way. Right. And then of course, what was Large C's human name? I keep forgetting it.
Oh gosh, I kind of know what it is, I just cannot pronounce it for the love of me. Let me look it up real quick, but continue to go on to your point if you have a deeper version of this point.
Yeah, I don't know, I was just gonna say, real quick, I wonder how they're gonna play it out with her. I actually have no clue how they're gonna place her into the story, and whether she will actually have an impact, because I know Lorium / Marluxia and Ventus are definitely going to be really important to the story in the future, but we don't know how she will sort of pan out, even though we could have some sort of basic idea, but I'm not sure about that. And I don't know how that whole thing's going to go, with, of course, getting the foretellers involved, later on the Master of Masters. Who knows when we'll see him? I said that before. I don't have hopes of seeing him in Cage 4. I think we still have to get through the foretellers before we even consider getting to him, just like we did with Xehanort.
that is a fair point. And her name, I believe, is pronounced, and you can tell me off here if I pronounce it wrong. Anyone in the comments, I am sorry. I think it's Elaine. Elaine.
I
It's
think it
spelled
is.
Elrena. But yeah, so no, that's a very interesting point. I do think, like you, we are gonna have more time to expand upon, especially these 13 darknesses, because as one of the Master of Masters plots, if you paid attention to Union Cross, if not, I'll just do a brief summary. Basically, one of his plans is to use and manipulate these 13 darknesses, and I feel like he's going to make the foretellers take these 13 darknesses onto themselves, and they're going to somehow have to use and utilize and use them in a way to gain further power, because there is going to be something more at play here with the Master of Masters. And also, with this all being said, Sora is probably going to be the one, and it's going to be his mission to actually defeat these 13 darknesses in a way, because these darknesses cannot be defeated because they are pure darknesses. And this is why when Ventus says to Ventus in Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm pure darkness, and like, you know, I'm the shadow that you cast, how much closer can I be? Yeah, Ventus was actually made not only just from the separation of Ventus's heart and then the dark part of his heart, it was also conjured from that 13 darkness, so that's actually what Ventus is. So I feel like we're going to have a lot more time getting lore about these 13 darknesses and expanding on them and their utilization throughout the story. So Nick, I think that's 4, so take us away with the final one.
Okay. I want the worlds to be sort of in a similar fashion to how they were in KH2. If you pay attention to the differences between KH2 and KH1, in KH1 you have one visit per world, and that's it. You don't come back to it. The story of the world is done. In KH2, for example, you mentioned the Land of the Dragons. You have the first visit, and you have the second visit, and each time the story is different. It's not always just following the movie. It adds its own thing to it, and I like that. I want that kind of world arrangement, if you want to call it that. I want that to be a thing in KH4.
Yeah, I think it is warranted that we get a second world visit, and I don't know where the rumor has come from that there's not going to be many worlds in Kingdom Hearts 4. I've not ever heard this officially, but I think that if this is the case, that we only have like maybe less than K3, because the rumor is that I keep hearing is that we're getting less than Kingdom Hearts 3, which is crazy to me because Kingdom Hearts 3 actually officially only has 8 worlds. So I feel like if we're gonna get less than that, we should at least get maybe 2-3 visits at the most. And also another thing that I do want to bring up, and this is something that I guess we can call this a bonus one, and Nick and I will use this last one, so technically it's 6 things, but this is just a bonus one, so initially it's 5, but this is one for like a proper well-rounded discussion, so the video is a little bit longer. Lushu, the man himself, Zigbar, Break, whatever you want to call him, I do feel like, and I did a whole theory on this, but if you actually go and look up about Lushu's characteristics and personality, you can actually tell that he does care about people, and at times he actually did defy the Master of Masters' plans because he didn't really agree with it and it didn't sit well with him. So I think maybe Lushu, maybe not in Kingdom Hearts 4, but I think we're gonna start to see him become a bit more uncomfortable with his plan and try to align himself with Sora and the other fellow Guardians of Light.
Oh, that'd be cool, bro. That'd be awesome to see.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? How do you think that might go down?
Well, like you said, it's definitely not gonna happen right away in KH4. The saga's gonna go on for years, definitely, just like the Xehanort one did. So I'm thinking maybe towards the end of the saga, maybe Lushu has maybe changes his mind a little bit, maybe thinks about it a little bit more, and maybe eventually sort of either he helps the gang in some way, or just completely goes on their side. Kind of similar. This kind of takes me to Lee/Axel in Dream Drop Distance, where he just went on their side. He was part of the crew, And I'm thinking maybe something similar might happen to Lucian.
Right. Yeah, I could definitely see him, especially him with all the stuff he's done. Cause let's, and I'm not trying to like say like he's worse than Axel was, aka Lee, but in comparison to like the list of things that he has gone through that have affected the Guardians of Light on their journey throughout the ages, I think it's going to take them a lot more time to be understanding and forgiving. So I feel like he's going to have to do something that really proves himself to the Guardians of Light. And I feel like one of the things that he may do to be like, well, unlike the rest of you, I actually have an insight as to how he operates, and I know what makes him vulnerable, or like I know something that's a crucial plot point in his plan that no one else would know. I feel like he's gonna have to like step up to that plate and kind of do that thing. But that's just me personally.
This kind of gives me like what you said. I think maybe he's gonna be like a sort of double agent kind of dude who is gonna be like an inside man for our crew at some point, and he's gonna be giving them information on the Master of Masters. He's gonna be like the inside guy.
I could definitely see that. I could definitely see this. I also do feel like if he leaves, I feel like maybe Luxord and maybe the others might join sides with the Master of Masters, because even Luxord in that one remind scene at the start of the game starts to question Luciu about the box.
Right, he did. He did question about the black box. He did, right.
So I feel like this can go in a very interesting direction. So yeah, I just feel like this is going to be a very interesting saga all around, and I just feel like we're gonna get a lot more, like, crazy loop-de-loop lore that we're all gonna have to put the puzzle pieces together for. And honestly, that's one of the things that I love the most about this franchise, is that it's such a crazy arrangement of lore that it makes no sense unless you align all these crazy big puzzle pieces. And it's one of the best franchises in the world to make theories out of and make small discussions out of, because
definitely,
yes, although this video is short, we covered little things to get your brain thinking. We didn't have to speculate massively and give you an entire spiel, because we want you to think about the points that we spoke about.
And that's what I love about these theory videos, man. They always get your brain going.
Yep, I could say, inside the box is a picture of Tetsuya Nomura laughing at the fan. No, it's not gonna be that, but
Bro, imagine that. I'd be dead. I'd be fucking rolling on the floor, bro.
Bro, I'd be there all for it, honestly. Or it's just a receipt being like, for the next 9 games, this is how much it will cost. You sure you want to make the sacrifice? Throws the money pouch at him. But, I feel like this is the best thing that you can do with Kingdom Hearts, and there's never going to be any Kingdom Hearts content lacking. And I know, like, yes, we're going through the biggest drought ever.
Yeah, for no news for the last few months. I mentioned that as well, man. It's tough a little bit, but we'll get through it. Some shit's gonna go. It's gonna go. It's gonna go off.
It's either gonna happen to Tokyo Game Show or most definitely D23, because D23 always has the most Kingdom Hearts like showcases. Like, Jim Cummings was there a few years back to confirm that he finished voice acting for Winnie the Pooh in Kingdom Hearts 3. No one was expecting him to say it. He was just like, oh yeah, I did that. And
it was so unexpected, bro.
It's mad. But anyway, I think this pretty much covers it, unless, Nick, you have one more point you want to bring up?
Nah, I think that's it. I think that's it from me.
Cool. Everyone, I've been your boy, the Kingdom Key, as always. As you guys know, I am never lacking with Kingdom Hearts content here on the channel. Also, a huge special shout out and thank you to Nick. He is editing this video and recording it as well, because my computer is not in my room, as you guys know. Itty bitty living space like the genie in the lamp.
The one and only genie of the lamp!
So it's not in here. So Nick, please go on ahead and subscribe to him. He's also been really good with this video. He's made some good points, and also he makes a lot of Kingdom Hearts content as well. Go on ahead and support him. He's actually been supporting me for a bloody long time.
Man.
So, yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a ride. It's been a wild ride. And he does a lot of Kingdom Hearts based discussions as well. did a really good one that brought up a point, so go watch his latest one on the Master of Masters. Really good video. But yeah, I hope that you guys have a great day. May your heart be your guiding key. Until the next video from me, peace. Nick, any final words?
Nah, man, that's it. Bye bye.